What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the last episode of the Rebuild series. This is episode 44. Man, it's been a journey here, but I think it's time for things to come to an end here. We're at the new gym. We've got a new goal in mind to get as strong as we can post this injury. I think now is the right time to do it. We've adapted. We've overcome a lot of different stresses and changes, and we've made decisions to kind of get to where we need to be and where we want to go in the future. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sitting by. That injury was unplanned, so it was kind of a detour from what I wanted to do, but I think it really kind of put me back on the right path of where I need to be. I think if I would have continued doing strongman stuff, I probably wouldn't have moved on to this new gym, had these opportunities, and probably could have suffered a way more catastrophic injury further down the line. So it's been a learning experience. It's been a humbling experience, especially financially. That stuff was expensive. And I'm debating releasing the video of me both tearing and injuring it myself, and then also doing like a breakdown of all the finances that went into it, because we live in the US. We have a massive healthcare issue here where everything is at a premium and it's a mess. And I think that's one of the most important things to kind of show here, is that if you're not in the financial means to fix certain things, it's very difficult. Also, it didn't exactly heal correctly. So all the work I had done was essentially undone when my body rejected the implant that was put in to hold the tendon in place. And that's kind of what prompted me to take my time and getting back to things. So whole mess. I'll eventually make a video on it. I'll probably detail it, the rebuild episode 0, but I don't know. I kind of want to focus on the positive things now and everything else that's going on here. So just thanks for watching. This is going to be a short video. You can probably tell from before you clicked on it, but I want to give guidance to where we're going to go. The episode after this, we're going to start the ascent. We've got a new intro coming, new training style, and it should be fun. It should be fun to begin pushing the limits of kind of what we were doing before. And then I'm gonna share all the different ups and downs and everything of transitioning from that to a more traditional training style. So we are doing low bar setting on this transformer bar, which I do not like. So not been a fun time to do this, and I learned it though, right? I put myself through the paces and tried it out, and it was not a good time for me. So at least I know now. But again, I am obsessed with these mirror shots, honestly. Look how big my arm looks in the mirror compared to the actual. But yeah, we're trying things. We're experimenting, and there's a whole playground at this new gym that I can mess around with, try different things, figure out what works, and then just get all new types of content. So the focus is always going to be strength. It will always be strength. And here's a good example of just kind of like going back. I don't know why I do this head nod thing, but I do that a lot apparently. Sumo deadlifting here, just doing it on the floor. I just use bumpers to make sure I'm not destroying it. It's just, I prefer pulling from the floor. I don't really like deadlift platforms. There's too much that can go wrong on them. They're creaky, made out of wood, can shift around or whatever. And I cannot get as many angles that I would be on that platform. So, but yeah, just going heavy on sumos again, which is great. Deadlifting heavy in general is honestly the only way to deadlift for me. I don't want to do reps. I'm not trying to do Romanians, touch and go. I just want pure power deadlifts, pure strength. And once again, doing them after squats to kind of limit my capability and preventing myself from going too heavy before I'm ready. So, but it should be a fun time going forward. I can't wait to get back to the weights I was doing before, to actually feel like I'm working out, feeling tired, exhausted. A lot of people don't want that, but I do. That lets me know I put in all my effort when working out, and that's what gives me happiness and the things that I'm doing. Going heavy here on the belt squat too. So I just really want to not push everything, just slowly increment my way up and just get strong at everything, man. There's so many different tools that you can use, and then experiment with different pieces of equipment. I have to wrap my head around how to use a lot of them. All of them have these tutorial little placard cards on them that you can use, but honestly, the best way to learn how to use them is to simply use them. So you're going to see those in videos coming up. I'm going to kind of expand upon those and kind of just share what I'm doing, because it's fun. I mean, to let other people know that there's options out there. You're not locked into whatever your local gym has or your local commercial gym. There's a whole their door and options of things you can use. So it really just depends on exactly what you want to do, what your goals are, and to go after them. But you gotta go after them. You gotta do stuff like that. So not big on the whole motivational stuff, but find things you like in life and freaking do them. That's what I did. I wanted to find a new gym that had other things that I could do. That's exactly what I did. And I'm gonna get tired. I'm gonna sweat, and we're gonna go from there. And I am gonna have a good time doing it. So this clip is going on way too long because I did not edit it, but I'm leaving it in there because I'm doing one-offs on these voiceovers. So just kind of burning through stuff so we can get up to date with everything that we're doing. But yeah, it's been fun. I like the environment here. It's very open, high ceilings. A rare time that two people are actually using the squat racks, and just people that want to get stronger and better. There's some bodybuilders here. There's powerlifters here. There's just a wide array of different people trying to accomplish different things, and I think it's really cool to kind of see all that. Was definitely not getting that at my last gym, and as much as people don't want to admit it, gym culture is super important with the people you have. It's not about being like overly positive or whatever, just having people achieving things to show you that they can be done, getting advice from them, learning things from them. That's how I've gotten into a lot of this lifting stuff, though, is just finding other people that have done things that I want to do and then doing it. So that's my whole plan here. You never know who you're going to meet. I've met some people in here that I've known through mutual acquaintances, and we all kind of end up at the same spot because we've all got the same type of interests and stuff. So naturally, you're just going to gravitate towards one another. So it's a fun time. It's a fun time to be able to move on to different machines, equipment, play around with different stuff. And these gym owners are going to constantly buy new things. There's a huge open door for everything, for them and myself to really try things out and figure out what we want to do. So I can't wait to see what else, comes along here, the people I meet and stuff like that. And it's given me a lot of inspiration for the, eventual gym I want to open and the culture I want to create. It's being able to see it in person and in action is nice. So once you see that it can happen in real life, it makes it easier to achieve it yourself. Then the rest is all, logistics, funding, and money and stuff like that. But we got to push hard. We got to do what you got to do, and you got to put in the work and effort to get things done. Desperately trying not to kick this chick in front of me, but it is what it is, and we made it work, so it's fine. So again, thanks for watching. This is the official end of the Rebuild series. Stay tuned for the new one, The Ascent, coming after this one. Like, comment, subscribe. See you again. Thanks for watching the latest video. If you want to help support the channel, I actually own my own wet shaving and grooming e-commerce website where everything's handmade by me. It's www.apexsoaps.com, and you can get a 10% off code using wet shaver. We've got some cool scents here. We've got some Coca-Cola scents, a horchata scent, traditional barbershop, just some really cool stuff. And you can purchase samples or you can buy the whole set. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out via email. Be quick to respond. Thanks for watching.